Wait, hold up. This isn't about me. This time, it's about you. Hey, what's up? My name's Jay. I fell into an anxiety cycle about 9 months ago. So I wanted to make a quick little video to share my experience with anxiety.
Hey everyone, I'm Daisy Finger and I'm a member of Sean Kassam's Anxiety Recovery Mentorship. I joined the mentorship in September of 2020 and I'm about 10 months in now. I have been struggling with anxiety since I was a very young child.
Hey guys, it's me, Chris Romano. I'm sitting here in my car in front of my house. It's about 2:30 Eastern time. Very interesting time of day for me. Usually, I'd be in a state of high anxiety right now. For some reason, the anxiety during the afternoons was always crushing to me.
Hey, I am Chanel and I've been a part of Sean's program since January 2021. So I've been in the program for about 6 months. I'm not out of the anxiety cycle yet, but I'm definitely a lot different to what I was when I first started.
I remember when I was in the pits of my anxiety, I remember this quote from Claire Week's book that said, "No matter where you are in life, even if you're in Times Square, you will have peace within you." And I just remember thinking there is absolutely no way that that's gonna be me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of this totally unscathed. But the truth is that I resonate with that so much now. Once somebody recovers, it doesn't matter where they are, whether it's Times Square or at a park or in a busy subway or in a train station or just at home. Once they're focused on recovery, peace comes from within. The pain of not recovering or being wrong or trying something new and not working was more painful than actually getting to recovery. When this all started, nobody knew this was going to work. What's going on? This is Sean, and in this video, I want to talk about the 3 most common questions people suffering from anxiety always ask. It's very easy to think that I'm getting these crazy thoughts. I must be going crazy or something wild is just going on. There's just no way. A major thing that really helped me was understanding the mechanics of anxiety. How does anxiety actually work? How does it work on a physiological level? First time, content was focused on overcoming anxiety, no longer coping or managing. Once you focus on recovery, you enjoy life more. And you, in fact, become a better person because of it. Once you recovered and got to long-term freedom, you helped others attain theirs by sharing your success story. Thank you. By making yourself vulnerable and trusting me and the mentorship, you began your recovery journey.
Hey, my name is Zoe. I just wanted to take this time to share during my anxiety recovery. I have been doing it wrong for about 6 years, trying to avoid, trying to escape, trying to distract myself, and any way possible, trying to find the ways to cure anxiety from the outside, and nothing has worked. Nothing worked for the past 5-6 years until just a few months ago. I started learning that acceptance is the only way out of anxiety, and that's the only way we can actually cure ourselves. So I'm very grateful that I found Sean and his YouTube channel, and for the first time ever, I actually understood how anxiety worked and why the acceptance is the only way out. Up until now, I just it just didn't click for me. I guess I never understood the mechanics of it and how it worked and why the acceptance is the only way out. But when I was struggling like really bad, I couldn't leave my home. I was afraid of everything. I was afraid to step outside. I was afraid to take a shower. I was afraid to move around. Like I was always in a high alert, looking over my shoulder, waiting for symptoms to hit me. I was actually fearing the symptoms, which made the anxiety stay. When I finally understood that accepting all these symptoms and not fearing them, not adding more fear to them, was the only way that I can get out of this cycle. Only then I realized that I was getting better. I was getting results. So just back in February of this year, I was pretty low. It was bad. Okay, it was bad. If you're struggling with agoraphobia, if you're struggling with irrational thoughts and intrusive thoughts, you are not alone. I have been there, but only when I truly accepted all the symptoms and all the thoughts, and I said to myself, I give up. I said to anxiety, I give up. Okay, you do whatever I want. Only when I gave up the fight, the anxiety started leaving.
But one day I was just on YouTube, I was scrolling through videos, and I found Sean's video while I was looking at my symptoms or something. And I just remember watching Sean's video for the first time. He explained the feeling of his symptom so well. Every single aspect of the symptom and the way he felt, it almost felt like I was explaining it. He was so thorough with it. And he even talked about how he got out of it. And he did this with all the other symptoms that I had. I watched his other videos. I'm like, every single symptom, this guy's explaining it so thoroughly. How is this possible? Right? He was the first person to ever do that, to explain the symptoms that I had thoroughly. And he was getting out. And Sean got rid of these symptoms, right? Sean got out of this. And he's teaching everybody else this. So I was interested. So I started learning the AWARE process, and I started making progress on my own. And then eventually, it turns out Sean had a mentorship, and I decided to join the mentorship. I'm like, okay, cool. So I need a support group because I'm making progress on my own. But Sean has this support group where he's getting people in and out. Because remember, there are forums out there, there are coping methods. All those coping methods and those forums, people are staying there. They're just staying there, and they're trying to keep people there long term. But Sean told me that he's gonna get me in and then get me out. Nobody else had ever told me that. Nobody else was saying that. Nobody else was saying things like this, that they're going to get you in and then get you out living your life.
At some point, I found a book called Complete Self-Help for Your Nerves by a Dr. Claire Weekes. And that basically explained the method of acceptance and calming your nerves down over time to get yourself back to a normal baseline. For me, that book was the first thing that made sense to me and really spoke to me. It was just a really clear explanation of what was happening with my body, and it's almost like a scientific kind of angle on anxiety. So I put that into practice for about a month or two and instantly was seeing great results and felt a lot better. But still I had lots and lots of questions that were unanswered. So I actually reached out to a guy that I saw a few videos of on YouTube named Sean. And he's got a mentorship that I joined, and I was so thankful that I actually ended up doing that, because through your anxiety journey, you basically go through a lot of ups and downs. And I think that's where a lot of people get kind of stuck and get sidetracked and, go looking for new answers or new ways of getting out of it. It's because, you'll have a couple of weeks even of feeling really good, and then all of a sudden you'll have a setback and you'll get thrown back into the mix of all your symptoms and all that. It's really easy at that point, in that severe anxious state, to search for something new to make it go away. You think, oh, that didn't work, so I'm just gonna go find something else. Unfortunately, that happens to everyone at some point. Setbacks are completely normal, and what you learn is that setbacks are actually a point where you can break that bad habit that you've developed over time with this this anxiety cycle that you're in, and you can actually get better through setback.
You saw the content, joined the community, and now it's bigger than I could have ever imagined. To everyone in the mentorship, to everyone that's in the community, to everyone that's just watching my content, whether I'm helping you out directly or not, thank you. Thank you for letting me be a small part in this incredible experience for you, and to see you become a better version of yourself. Thank you for everyone that's been supporting me, and more importantly, focused on your own recovery, so that maybe one day, once you're able to get out of this, just maybe, you can help someone else as well.